Hey everyone, it's Maribel Blue, and welcome to another Pathetically Unfiltered series. If you are new here, welcome to this channel. I do news and reactions, and if you are not new, welcome back. So today I want to touch a little bit on crimes that have occurred in this past recent days or weeks. One specific that has really, how do I put this? It has really ruffled a lot of feathers with a lot of people who have been talking about this topic. There is a woman, Kendra Scott, who came home after finding a man under her 13-year-old's bed. The story goes, I'm going to read this article, but what the story is in short, after whatever exchanges they had and he left the house, she shot him in the back of the head and killed him. She's in jail right now, but it has sparked such a debate amongst women mostly. I know that men have, I was in this one panel and this man came and he was trying to talk about it and a lot of the women were speaking over him. It's just insane. It has gotten people very heightened. Like their feelings are heightened behind this. People want to blame the 13-year-old girl. And I think we were all teenagers once upon a time. We all were curious. But I'm talking about the 80s, okay? There was no computer in the 80s. There wasn't anything where I could sneak in on a laptop or anything. We didn't have those things in the 80s. This is a different time. And parents usually, if they want to keep their child engaged or busy while they're doing something, they just give them a phone, they give them a computer, they give them a tablet, and call it a day. We cannot do that. Now, I'm not insinuating that this mother, Kendra Scott, did that. I'm using this as an example, is if we are going to have children, our children becomes our responsibility to take care of them and to make sure that the stranger danger is in place and they understand people on the internet are strangers and they should not be talking to them because there's some diabolical shit going on. I'm going to go ahead and share this article from Law and Crime. The Law and Crime hasn't even updated anything. I just type in her name and it's still like the same article. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit of this article from Law and Crime. So in this article here, the mother says, did what I had to do. Let me just go ahead and switch it on over to the other side. Okay. A woman in Tennessee is behind bars after shooting and killing a man who she says she caught hiding under her daughter's bed, according to law enforcement in the volunteer state. Kendra Scott, 36, stands accused of one count each of first-degree murder and employment of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony over the shooting that took the life of 20-year-old Roderick Morton, according to Memphis Police Department. The underlying incident, I can't read today. The underlying incident occurred Wednesday at a residence on Travis Road in the Walker Homes neighborhood of Memphis. Police responded to the house around 1:45 a.m. and found a man lying in the front yard near a porch with a gunshot wound to the back of the head, according to an affidavit obtained by Memphis-based NBC affiliate WMC and CBS affiliate WREG. Law enforcement later identified the man as Morton. At the scene, a woman allegedly told police, "She saw a dude under my kid's bed and I did what I had to do," according to the affidavit. Law enforcement later identified the woman as the defendant. Now, I will definitely leave the rest of this article down below. It's not that much more to read. Now, I was on a panel discussion a few mornings ago because I wanted to make a point where we don't know what happened when he started to leave the house. Was there an altercation of some sort? Did he turn around and tell her, I'll be back? So like, what words were exchanged? We don't know. There's not really much to this story other than what I had found on Law and Crime. I'm sure other people are talking about it, but I do want to share this one video that I found on TikTok. You can't see the person's face, it's all blacked out, but I do want to share their opinion on how they perceive this story.
So everybody's talking about the woman that unalived the 20-year-old man for being in the room with her 13-year-old daughter. And I'm going to make this quick. I blame the mom and I blame that 20-year-old. I don't blame that 13-year-old. She's a fucking child. She's a young lady, a young adult. She don't know no better, and I don't give a fuck what nobody says. First of all, the mom should have called the police. That would have just solved all of that. But now she is gonna be locked up for a very long time. She's charged for unaliving someone. So both of them lost their life. The 20-year-old and the mom. I blame the 20-year-old because he knew better. He knew that young girl was way younger than him. He probably didn't know her exact age, but he knew that girl was younger than him. And like somebody said in another video, teen girls, when they're like 12, 13 years old, their body is maturing. They're growing up, adolescents. You get where I'm going? So they're going to look like a young adult. And a lot of these moms be jealous of their daughters because of how they look. Them be the same moms that blame their daughters when it comes to her man. It's really sad. And then the amount of videos that I've watched of black women talking about that girl was fast. Yes, she fast. She fast. Yeah, that girl fast. She fast. That lets me know you protect pedos. That lets me know that you have a toxic relationship with your daughters and you're the cause of it. It's just really sad and it's really unfortunate. It really is. And then there's some contradiction. Like, I'm sure a lot of black little girls were told, oh, put some clothes on because my man coming over. Or put some clothes on because Uncle so-and-so or this man is coming over. You'll tell them to put some clothes on, but when situation like this happen, oh, it's a whole different story. I'm gonna be honest with you, and it's not all black moms, so I'm not saying all black moms, but most black moms are very toxic when it comes to their daughters, and that's just how I fucking feel. I don't know what kind of relationship the mom had with her daughter, with that situation, with this particular daughter. But for her to unalive that man, she must really care about her daughter. But I wish she would have just called the police and that would have solved all of that. You know? I mean, you lost your life too, pretty much, because now you're going to be locked up for a very long time. So, yeah, that whole situation could have been done differently. The mom could have called the police and the 20-year-old could have been charged. The 13-year-old, she can go get her some therapy. You know? Mm. Talking about she fast. Y'all saying that because y'all jealous of a lot of these black moms are jealous of their daughters. And it's just sickening. I said what the fuck I said. And I got time if somebody want to say something.
I have to agree with him. And not so much about black mothers being jealous of their black daughters. Not that, because that I don't know. But what I do know is that there have been stories of mothers in general, doesn't matter what age, race, whatever, have issues with their daughter. What that is about, I have no idea. I really don't. I don't have that kind of relationship with my mother. Yes, there are times that, we can disagree, but not to a point where I feel like she hinders things that I'm doing. And she's never been that way with my sister and myself. To have a mother who genuinely hates you for whatever reason that is, I don't know what that's like. I can only say this: whatever happened in that moment, if she suspected that her daughter was doing something and her daughter didn't want to share with her what was going on, and she put cameras to keep an eye on her while she went out, I guess. Who knows if she was working, if she was out, or she went out on purpose, knowing that something was going to happen. So she just waited to buy her time. We don't know what happened in that moment to trigger that lady to take out a gun and basically kill somebody. We don't know. So if I do find any more to this story other than what Law and Crime has posted, I will go ahead and share it. But let me know your thoughts. I mean, is this the fault of a 13-year-old? Is this the fault of the mother? Who is at fault here, if anyone is to blame? I would love to read your comments below. And this is Maribel Blue signing off. As always, remember, be good to yourself, be good to each other. Most importantly, take care of you. Bye, everybody.